Strategy. Have a clear distribution strategy in mind, and choose a distribution method that will reach the intended audience effectively. Ethical considerations for creating a documentary film on scientific and technical topics. While creating a documentary film on scientific and technical topics can be an exciting and informative process, it is important to consider the ethical considerations involved. Some of these considerations include accuracy and objectivity. Ensure that the information presented in the film is accurate and objective. Misrepresenting or manipulating scientific or technical information can have serious consequences, including misleading the audience and damaging the reputation of experts in the field. Informed consent. Obtain informed consent from anyone who is interviewed or featured in the film. This involves explaining the purpose of the film, how their information will be used, and obtaining their consent to participate. Privacy. Respect the privacy of individuals who are featured in the film. This includes obtaining consent to use their personal information, and not disclosing any confidential or sensitive information without their permission. Sensitivity. Be sensitive to the potential impact of the film on the audience, particularly on vulnerable or marginalized communities. Avoid using language or imagery that could be offensive or discriminatory. Transparency. Be transparent about the sources of funding for the film and any potential conflicts of interest. This can help ensure that the film is perceived as credible and trustworthy. Feedback and correction. Be open to feedback and correction from experts in the field and the audience. This can help ensure that the film is accurate, informative, and accessible to the intended audience. Examples of successful documentary films on scientific and technical topics. There have been several successful documentary films on scientific and technical topics that have effectively communicated complex ideas to audiences. Some of the most notable examples include An Inconvenient Truth, 2006. This documentary film, directed by Davis Guggenheim, focuses on the issue of climate change and its potential impacts on the planet. The film features a presentation by former US Vice President Al Gore, who uses a combination of scientific data, graphics, and personal anecdotes to make a compelling case for taking action on climate change. The Cove, 2009. This documentary film, directed by Luis C. Hoyos, focuses on the issue of dolphin hunting in Japan. The film uses hidden cameras and undercover operations to expose the brutal and inhumane practices of the dolphin hunting industry. The film has been credited with raising awareness about this issue and helping to reduce demand for dolphin meat and products. Blackfish, 2013. This documentary film, directed by Gabriella Cowperthwaite, focuses on the issue of killer whales in captivity and the potential dangers they pose to trainers and the public. The film uses interviews with former trainers and experts in the field to make a compelling case against keeping killer whales in captivity. The film has been credited with increasing public awareness about this issue and leading to changes in the way killer whales are kept in captivity. The Human Face of Big Data, 2014. This documentary film, directed by Sandy Smolin, focuses on the impact of big data on society and how it is being used to solve some of the world's most pressing problems. The film features interviews with experts in the field and showcases examples of how big data is being used to improve healthcare, education, and environmental sustainability. Challenges of creating documentary films on scientific and technical topics.